gang, it is time for the video of the day. I'm your host, Greg. Welcome. Beautiful weather today. I actually ran the air conditioning all day while I was sleeping. I didn't really have a choice. I got to my first stop last night, and I got in the truck, and I tried to start the truck, and it went click, 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 click. So I called Red Flag Dispatch, said, hey, look, I'm having problems with my starter. When I get back, I need to have them look at it. The guy last night was like, okay. Well, I didn't have time to make it all the way back, so I stopped. And, first, I got to my second stop. And I tend to get things because my forgetter works real good. I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. Literally, I would forget my head if it wasn't attached. So I try and make up a routine so I don't forget anything. And when I get to my stop, usually I have to roll down my window to back in, and I roll up my window, I shut off my lights, and then I reach right underneath the lights and shut the engine off. It's the routine that I have. Got to my second stop, shut the engine off. I went, oh shit. Hope it starts. Went in, spent an hour at that store. Let's not even get into that. Came back out, and sure enough, click, 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 click. After about 3 or 4 tries, it finally started. But then, like I said before, I ran out of hours, so I had to stop. And when I got up, I had left the motor running, so I didn't have a starting problem. I called in, I told them, I said, okay, well, we'll put it on your truck. I get back here to the yard, and I told them, I'm coming back right now so they'll have a chance to look at it before I leave. And they were like, okay, cool. I get back here, I go in, I write up my truck, talk to the guy. He's like, we're swamped tonight. There's no way we're going to look at it tonight. And I'm like, well, I got to Council Bluffs, so I'm not going to be back for a couple days. So the whole time I'm gone to Council Bluffs, it's about a day and a half, because I'll leave tonight and I won't get back till tomorrow night. So I'll be gone, the whole time. And truck's going to be running the whole time. I don't know what they want me to do. I'm not going to shut the thing off and end up not being able to get it started again, in any event. So that was my night last night. That was really actually kind of fun. But what is it like for you guys? What do you guys find that you have the most for your car problems? Do you do a lot of preventive maintenance on your car? Okay. I was gonna do my video for the pre-trip today, but by the time I woke up and got going, I had to get everything done quick and get out of there. So I didn't want to actually take the time, but I will do that. So for those of you who are waiting for my pre-trip to see how a pre-trip is done on a truck, it's coming. I promise. It's coming. But, part of your pre-trip, part of the reason for your pre-trip is to make sure that there's nothing that's going to break down while you're on the road. And that's why I kind of want to talk about maintenance on your vehicle. Having your brakes checked. If you're hitting your brakes and you're getting a squealing sound or a scraping sound, you better get it in and have it checked out right away. Replacing the pads, that's easy and cheap. But if you've got to replace the rotor, now it's going to start getting a little more expensive. Okay, it's not really difficult to replace the rotor. It's just like a couple extra steps changing the pads. But starters are one of the things that you can't predict when they're going to go out. They just suddenly, they're gone. Same thing with an alternator, although sometimes with an alternator, it'll squeal a little bit before it goes out. Sometimes. Not always, sometimes. But starter, usually, if the starter goes out, you just get in it, try and start it, and it doesn't start. Okay. Now, some of you might be saying, well, Greg, is it your battery? No, it's not the battery. It's not the battery, because eventually it will start. But that's a sign that the starter's going bad. So I just leave it running. What am I going to do? But right now I'm sitting at the yard in Moberly, and hopefully my load will be done here in about an hour. Since I came back here to have the starter checked and they can't do it, I tell you, The office in the afternoons and evenings is chaos in there with the new way we're doing loads. But what do you do for preventative maintenance? See, this is where I say my forgetter works real good. See, because I was going a direction with the video, and then all of a sudden I got off on a tangent, and I can't remember where I was. Okay. One of the things that you can do to help maintain your car, okay, the key thing, checking your oil. Make sure you check your oil. And make sure you change that oil at regular intervals, okay? If you're running standard motor oil, okay, it's not synthetic. Standard motor oil, you should be changing your oil between 3,000 and 5,000 miles. Every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, okay? If you're running synthetic, then you can get away with 5,000 to 7,000 miles. Because the synthetic oil, I guess, is supposed to be, it doesn't break down like the other oil does, like the regular motor oil. That's a key. Because if you're changing your oil properly and you're getting it changed regularly, then that motor will run forever. Okay? So it's very important that you check your oil. That's a key in maintenance on your vehicle. Okay? Brakes, like I was talking about earlier. Making sure your fluids, checking your fluids. Okay? Making sure that your coolant is up where it's supposed to be. Okay? And it's the color it's supposed to be. Okay? It's green or it's pink. They even got orange now, okay? Making sure it's the right color, making sure it's not, there's not little pieces of brown in it. If it's green, sometimes the green will lighten up, so it'll be a dark green, and then it'll be a really light green. That could mean your coolant's diluted. But brake fluid's another thing, okay? If you're losing brake fluid, then there's a problem somewhere. You got a leak or something. Trust me, you don't want to hit your brakes and you got a leak and there ain't enough fluid in there to make your brakes work and you can't stop. We've talked about stopping before and how important it is. But, those are just some different things that you can do on your vehicle to maintain it so that you don't have problems while you're out driving. And again, I'm going to get to that pre-trip inspection. I may do it tomorrow, depending on the weather. If I get up there to Council Bluffs tonight, I got enough hours. I should have, but it'll be cutting it close. And when I get up tomorrow, if it's another nice day, I may go ahead and do a pre-trip and get my pre-trip video done because I know some of you are waiting on it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, get it put together, get it put on, and this is 2 of them in a couple of days. Wow, I'm on a roll again. I like doing these videos. I hope you guys enjoy them. I don't really know how many of you actually watch, but I enjoy doing them. I hope you guys enjoy watching them. I know they're goofy and they're stupid, and sometimes you're out there scratching your head going, what the hell is he talking about? Sorry, Charlie, it's just the way I do it. In any event, I like doing these videos, so please get it out there. Like, comment, share. I'm also putting the video now on Instagram. So when I get the video done, I can actually post it on Instagram. So I'm posting on Instagram as well as Facebook. And I just get it out there. Let everybody know that Greg the Crazy Trucker is out here and he's creating havoc on the road wherever he goes. And until next time, this is your host of the video of the day, Greg the Crazy Trucker, saying, see ya!